Hey everybody, Konaji here. Welcome back to Formula 1 2019 as we head to Italy for the home Grand Prix of Ferrari. Unfortunately, we head into this race with no upgrades to the car because our tire wear upgrade failed and our engine power upgrade isn't quite ready yet. However, we still are the fastest team in this field right now with Williams number 2, McLaren number 3, Mercedes number 4, Alpha falling all the way down to number 5. After starting this season darn near the top. Let's head out to qualifying here in Monza, which, by the way, is supposed to have some rain at the end of it because that seems to be the flavor of the month, I guess. Out on track in Q1, this car, especially in the dry, is very, very fast here this weekend, as you would expect. This Ferrari has proven over the season to be great at tracks that have lots of straightaway, have wide sweeping turns, and overall at any track that putting the power down is important, this seems to be a good car. It struggles a little bit in the chicanes and in the tight sections, but it has more than enough straightaway speed to make up for it. I'm doing okay with the brakes. They're not the best, but they're certainly not the worst. The thing that's so different in this car versus the Alpha from last season is its ability to put the power down. Even right there, I feel like I can get myself flat to the floor so much quicker than I could in the Alpha. It's very impressive. And even there as well, and that adds up to straightaway speed, where you get back to the throttle a little bit sooner means you get a little bit more of those prancing horses down the straightaways. That was a big bobble there, though. I think that's one of the issues I was having last season, and I think the biggest thing is, in practice, you don't get to use that maximum engine mode. So whenever I get to qualifying, all of a sudden I've got this extra boost, this extra 5 to 10 miles an hour in the car, and it takes me off guard a little bit. So I might have to do a couple laps here in Q1 just to ensure I'm not even mad. You know what? I can't even be mad. I can just be sad. I'm so sad. I'm sad that this is a video game. Oh, brother. Alright, I'll go do another lap. I'll see you in Q2. Alright, we are in Q2 and it is raining. It's certainly inner weather, I would say. I think I'm going to go ahead and put a click of front wing into the thing for right now, just to try and help it around the track in these conditions. I'm hoping it's going to dry out for Q3 since it started to rain so early. Is that in the forecast at all? Maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes, somewhere in that range? No. All right, well, fine. I'm disappointed because I wanted to show you how good this car is in the dry. Like, I think there's a 19 in this thing here. It was darn close to it on a third lap on the soft tires. I think it had it in it. Oh well. What you gonna do? Well, what we gotta do is try to get into Q3 here in conditions that are not good. Hopefully I can deal with it good enough to compete with this magical AI. Where they kill me is out of the turns. They don't have to struggle with grip so much out of the turns, but where I can get them is in the apexes of the longer sweeping turns. I seem to be able to get more out of the car there. Hey, Vettel at a 29.2, so we know what kind of range we're going for. Oh, and no grip there. That cost us tons of time. Oh, no grip down here either. Okay. It almost feels like maybe the track isn't wet enough and these tires are overheating. Look how hot they got already. That's interesting. Well, this lap's certainly not going to be good enough. That's where I was hoping to be able to make up time, and I don't know that I did. Alright, well, let's hope we learned enough this lap to do better next lap, huh? Can't get it slowed down here. This is not a good start for our second lap. We got an Alpha right behind us, too. Oh, 2.7 off. Alright, what can I do? And these are our conditions. They're not going to get any better. Gosh, I couldn't have been on the power any less there and not been absolutely run over by this Alpha. Ah, it's so frustrating. Now, one thing we do have is a dry race, so I can use as many of these inners as I want to. So if I want to put a fresh set on and try again, I can. And I will need to, at this rate. I feel like I'm on ice. As weird as it seems, I might have to wait for the track to get wetter in order for my tires to work properly.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
I mean, it was a better lap, but I need to take a whole nother second off of this for it to be good enough. I guess I did lose a bunch of time down here as well, though. That's not going to be good enough. We're going to have to try again. Nope. Not good enough. We're close, but not there. I'll let my tires get very cold before trying another lap here. Hopefully that helps. Very empty track, so I got no traffic to worry about. That was a little bit better there. Feathering it out. You gotta be on max power here. You can't just turn the power modes down, because straightaway speed still matters. Not perfectly clean, but it was certainly faster. Let's see, Vettel is at a 58.9. We're at 59 something. And I missed this turn. Looking at the freaking Delta. Oh, what an idiot. Maybe Ferrari should fire me. I am just not too bright. Okay, back it down. Cool the tires off again. Got plenty of open space behind us. There is cars leaving the pits that might screw us again. Let's hit it. We've got to nail this. Okay, we got one car leaving the pits. We should be good though. Okay, that was nice. I felt like I got it woed up really well there. And it paid dividends on the exit. Good there as well. Bit cleaner through here. Cleaner there as well. This is good. All right, don't overdrive it at the end. Don't even look at the Delta. Don't care. Okay, kind of babied it in here. I think it was worthwhile. As long as we have a good parabolica, we'll be in good shape, I think. I definitely think waiting for the track to get wetter helped out a ton. Yowzas! To the top! I can drive in the rain occasionally, for moments at a time, before crashing. Of course, Sebastian went out there and set a better time than me, though. But hey, P5 in the rain, I'll take it. Q3, it has actually started to rain heavily now. I think we have moved over to the wet tires. This is no good for me. I don't know what to expect out here now. I just got the track down on the inners. Now I gotta try and learn it on the wets. Not looking forward to it, let me tell you. Not looking forward to it at all. We'll see what we can do. We made some pretty big gains there on the inners. Maybe we can do the same now on the wets. There's no denying we're on the right tires for the conditions now, that's for sure. And at least I'm feeling pretty well in tune with driving the car in low grip conditions. Honestly, it does feel better. I'm sure it's gonna be slower, but in many ways, it feels like the car has more grip now than it did on the intermediates, which is truly bizarre. Yeah, I can feel it in the braking, having to brake a little earlier. And on the power, I'm definitely bringing the engine mode down, short shifting and whatnot. Mistake there. But it certainly doesn't feel much worse. All things considered. Little snap there. We've been holding off this Mercedes behind us pretty well. Should be no problems with doing multiple laps back to back. Should actually make it better, I think. So where are we there? We're only 1/100th off of Gasly. It has been quick. Overdrove the turn 1 chicane. Didn't lose a ton of time though. That's a recoverable lap, I would say. Not gonna bail on it.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Really struggled for grip there. I think I pushed it a little too hard this lap. I gotta go back to being confident that it has no grip instead of being confident that it has grip. That was nice though. Oh, that was beautiful through there. .3. Yeah, I think we have enough fuel to try and do a third lap on this run. I gotta try and keep it in the dry lane here in Parabolica. He says, going out into the weeds. Alright, up to P2, but there's a lot of time on the table yet. That was certainly better there. Way better. Oh, it's so much better there, too. I'm gonna run this thing out of fuel, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Lost a little bit there, but nothing major. Considering the conditions, there's always gonna be a turn that we get a little squirrely in. And not quite as good this time through here. We're still a half a second up. There was also some in Parabolica. Oh, we're very low on fuel. We might not make it. Oh, it's not gonna matter. Yeah, I'm out. Okay, well, I think we learned a lot this lap, so we're gonna put another set of tires on here and try it again. Extended qualifying day. Pure concentration now. Want to just absolutely nail this lap. So just listen to the sounds of the car. Very nice. Again, not perfect, but good enough. Much better there. Parabolica. And just aiming for third gear is what really mattered there. Struggling to get power down the whole way out, but I don't want to lift to the top of the board. We'll see if that sticks. I have enough in it to do one more lap if I need to. We'll see. If it looks absolutely amazing, I'll stick with it. Nothing amazing yet. There really was so little in it that lap. I don't know that there's any more I'm gonna find. I'm gonna try and really push my luck. Through here there was a bit. Drifting was not faster, despite what they show you in the movies. No, yeah, this lap will not be quicker. Let's just hope that that sits. I see Vettel in P2 now. I think we've got it.
The Italians love their cars and they love their racing. And of course, they love it here at Monza. Home race for Ferrari, of course, who've had 18 wins here since 1950. But you know, there's not been so much luck for the locals in the cockpit recently. The last Italian driver to win this race was back in 1966. So what now? I think it's time to make some more history here today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Red lines up on pole position, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Gasly, Bottas, Nico Hülkenberg, and Ricciardo, Verstappen, Hamilton, Perez, and Kimi Raikkonen, Norris, Butler, Robert Kubica, and Grosjean, Leclerc, Albon, Carlos Sainz. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and Kevin Magnussen, Giovinazzi, and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Pole position. Did it. In the rain, in the full rain. I'm really proud of that one.
Okay, this is the team's home race. We're all relying on you to impress today.
Well, I think I've impressed so far, Jeff. I don't think your attitude is warranted. A 37-minute race, as this is such a fast track. One pit stop from soft to medium. No dramas there. I am going to go in and remove that little bit of front wing that we put on for qualifying, and let's get down to business here. And let's not screw up the start. Vettel's going for it. He didn't necessarily have it there, but I decided to let him in rather than cause a crash, because you know the crash would be our fault, not his fault. But I'm going to get this back ASAP. Right there. Got no time to mess around, Seb. Boy, this track. Everything just feels like it's happening at hyper speed right now after driving in the rain here. Boy, it really does. Everything just seems like it's happening so fast. Here goes another move. I think being behind him here is the smarter play. I really didn't mean to go to third there.
We're accumulating some wear on the MGUK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
Yep, knew that was coming. Once they're on the inside there, they don't know how to navigate the curb, so they'll just hit you. I was prepared for it and just hoping that there wasn't going to be damage between us. Hey Seb, a little bit slow in here, bud. I didn't follow that up with a very good set of turns there. Let's put this thing into high energy mode. Please wait. Who am I waiting for? Was that the team's message for me to let Vettel through? Is this Ferrari politics in Italy? Caught the right gear this time. And then I remember that it's not rainy.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
Nice block. Wow, I can't believe the run he got there. Well, this is gonna be interesting, isn't it?
Green flag.
Sure what just happened there. There's DRS enabled though. This isn't the best place for it. Somebody was out of the session. I couldn't read it in time. I missed my mark a little bit there. Verstappen's really quick here. This should be a little bit more of a simple maneuver for us.
Safety car
Oh,
deployed.
boy.
The safety car has been deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack.
Oh man, safety car in the middle of the turn, in the middle of a pass. That's intense. Boy, how do you prepare for that, huh? I don't know that there's anything to prepare you for that.
Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Well, the Delta's just hopping all over the place. Seriously, Delta. Like, I'm getting run over by Vettel, and the Delta is saying, oh, no, 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 you gotta slow down. Boy, we haven't had an actual safety car in ages. Safety car must have been deployed behind us, like directly behind us. Boy, it has really been a long time since I've done a safety car queue. Don't see anybody pitting here. I doubt that that was an option so early in the race. There's the safety car.
We're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety car.
All right. Following the safety car. No, not the brakes. Let's go to lean. When you're not the leader, the game takes over control for you, but I guess as the leader, it's up to me to maintain my pace. Well, this will make our 37-minute race a little bit longer. One of the shortest races on the calendar. I don't really know what had happened there. I guess it was a Hulkenberg braking, I think. I saw on the side of the track. Didn't get his car somewhere safe, which is unusual for here. There's so many places to duck out.
Stay out, stay out. There's no need to box under this safety car. We have nothing to gain from new tires.
Okay. Good to know. I don't know if this season gonna put heat in these tires. Looks like maybe it did a little. I've seen what happens in previous iterations of this game in safety cars. If you don't stay up there with it enough, they will ghost through you, which is super cool. Boy, I feel like it's darn close to having the potential where you could pit here and make it the rest of the race. Hope this doesn't come back to bite us. The only Mercedes we've been behind this season. Oh! Suck it, virtual Mercedes. I'm really not too worried about tire temperature because of the nature of this track. I gotta imagine it's gonna go in this lap. The way he's slowing down right now leads me to believe. It's crazy that 100 miles an hour feels like you're crawling.
A new strategy is available on the
Uh-oh. I don't like it.
Got that confirmed. Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap.
Yeah, because it's coming in.
The pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety car has reached the pit lane.
I wonder if I'm allowed to stack them up like they do in real F1. So what I want to do is squirt the throttle right out of the parabolica here. Like that. I think that was perfectly done.
Okay, clear.
Yeah, nobody fit there, so I think this is still the desired strategy. Tires were a little bit chilly, but not too bad. I really don't know what it's going to do for us in this race, strategy-wise. I didn't see anyone else pit. I think we would have been the only ones. Would have been very awkward. Our tire is about a second a lap slower here, so I don't think that was an option for us. I expected the pass. I expected it to be a little cleaner. I'm sure he's up in rich mix. I don't feel like there's the pressure that we need to be doing that kind of stuff right now.
You're hitting the energy deployment limit and losing ERS power before the end of the lap. Lower the ERS deployment mode to prevent this.
I didn't realize DRS wasn't back on yet. Boy, how many times are we going to do that into here and not crash? Probably not enough times. Boy, the grip out of the turns here.
It should be a few laps at least before you start feeling too many tyre issues. They seem in good condition for the time being.
Well, they should be. We hardly did anything on them. Very nice set of turns there. That caught us back up really well.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
That was a good lap. Even without DRS. Curious when he's going to pit, if it'll be after us. If it's after us, that is a really good opportunity to make a gap. I do feel like he's holding me up, but if I let him get behind me, he just drafts by us and it doesn't matter. Just don't have enough of a run there to pass him. Lost the back end pretty dramatically there. It didn't really look like it, but it felt like it. Couple more laps till pits. He locked him up there that time. That's the line we gotta hit more often, I think. Was a pretty darn good lap. I'm gonna have to check up here. It's unfortunate. Definitely feeling a little unhappiness in the back end there. And there. Heard me have to check it up.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
All right, Verstappen, very, very quick here. Stout competitor. At Racing Point, apparently got some good straightaway speed. There's a thing that happens within this game where certain teams throw their resource points into, like, ah, let's just do another one engine upgrades, or just drag reduction. It's the Williams that should be the second fastest cars, but you don't know what they've, or I don't know at the moment what they upgraded. They could not have a very good straightaway car.
Don't forget, box this lap.
Honestly, I'm glad you said that, because I was going to forget. Alright, here we go. That was well done. Doesn't get much better than that. Couple cars behind us. I'm worried about getting out into a pack. But it looks like we'll be alright. Well, that's an ugly group. Nah, we're fine. I'm so indecisive.
That was our last stop.
Pretty much
No
exactly
more
half the
scheduled
field there.
pit stops.
Which is good. Means nobody else is on a weird strategy of any sorts. I'm really gonna have to put the pedal to the metal now, though. Because I don't feel like his softs are gonna be very worn. He could still be clicking off some darn good lap times. I am a little worried with how close I am to this pack, but most of them should be pitting here, I think. There's not much variance in tire strategy at a track like this. Three wide evidence there, that's ugly.
Sebastian is in the pits.
I certainly don't feel like I lost any time this lap, and this draft is helping us a little bit. Look at the difference on the brakes there. There they go. Here we go on DRS. Oh yeah. Pretty big undercut here. Love to see it. Hate to see this traffic ahead of us, though, because that's going to undo all the time we just made on him. Basically got 4 cars that started on mediums that are going longer. Actually, Sainz is still on softs. Thank you, Robert. I think that's the first time you've ever just let me go. I didn't know you had the ability to do that. That was just so kind. I'm flabbergasted. Should line it up for a quick lap here. Oh man, I wanted that draft a little bit longer. Yeah, it was. We do get some free track DRS here, which is nice. A rare treat. But Vettel is still within our draft. We've lost Verstappen at least. But this draft pass situation is not over. And he could steal fast lap from us because of that. And that 1 point is very critical to me now. One point here, 1 point there. That's the only way we're gonna close that gap. He'll most certainly have stolen fast lap right here. Now, it is unfortunate. Is he gonna go for it? Surprisingly not. He almost did a little too late. Only a little bit past halfway, so there's still lots of time. And these tires are supposed to be in very good shape to the end. I'm kind of babying them as well. I'm be pushing those turns way harder than I am. All right, let's see what he does here. Again, no. I wonder if he's trying to build up battery power. Sees that I'm having to reserve it. Wants the outside, okay. It's a bold move. Sure, you can have that. See if I care. Uh-huh. How'd that work out for you? He says that worked out quite fine, thank you. I guess I'm just gonna run it a little easy here. The only thing I have to do is make sure he doesn't gap me beyond DRS range. It feels like that's what he's trying to do. Hit the wrong button. Wrong button. But if he does that, he's gonna run his car out of energy, out of fuel. And hopefully out of tire. I don't think that'll be a problem for either one of us. My MG UK is very worn, so I'm probably not building energy like I should be. Didn't expect that. Considering I was running in mode 1. He's trying to keep me from stealing fast lap. I don't think they're that smart, but certainly feels like it. I don't like how close Verstappen still is. If we really get to fighting, he could be a problem for us. Here you are, sir. No? You know, if you didn't make moves so late, we wouldn't be losing so much time. I get the feeling he's out of energy. His straightaway speed seems very slow, or maybe he's in lean. Could be that also. Blinking light mean regen? I can't remember. I think that's what it means. So yeah, he might have run that thing down to empty. And that's why he's kind of sluggish all of a sudden. What I'm going to try and do here is I want just about a second of gap in the gravel. That's what I want. I want a second of gap in the gravel. Can't believe I just did that. I mean, I can, but I can't. I don't even know why. I don't even know why that just happened. 10 laps, I'll never catch him again. I can't believe I just threw this away. This was my race. I was going to win this race. And I just decided, nah, let's throw it in the garbage, actually. I don't know. I don't know. You're about to see hectic mode now, though. You've never seen anything like this. There's not even close to enough time to catch Vettel. There's maybe enough time to catch Verstappen. I think I was playing too dangerous of a game. Throttling myself down, trying to stay behind Vettel there. I should have just tried to power away from him, I guess. Every curve is getting hopped. Every braking zone is a late braking zone. And every lap has to be the fastest lap. I really doubt there's enough time to get to Vettel. I'm running dangerous lines. So who knows what might happen. Might not even get Verstappen. Yeah, he's thrown it into high power mode up there to try and build that gap. Not enough time. Only just caught Verstappen. I didn't even get DRS here. Shoot. That's all you can get out of the brakes, plus some there. Oh, it's gonna be tragic. I'm gonna get to like a second and a half of them. I can feel it. Bit gun shy there. Do I wait till after? I don't think I have time to. I gotta go. Guess I have to wait till after. No choice. The way I'm turning it in there when it's still sliding is terrifying. Yeah, we just gotta catch him by, like, I don't know, a second a lap here. And hold off a charging angry Verstappen. Not gonna happen.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Is my career over? Dash Nico Rosberg. Oh, I'm pushing my luck there. I don't think we've even really caught on this lap. I didn't even know where the gap was to begin with, though. If Verstappen takes one pass in me, I'm done. .9. Yeah, I literally would have to catch him a second a lap. Plus pass him. Don't forget that part of the equation. A second and a lap, plus pass him. I just can't shake Verstappen either, which isn't helping. That might have done it there. Curbs be damned. I'm just not willing to give this one up. Standing on a throttle there. This late into a run. Fast lap. 3.7. That's more than a second. Now, he could be saving. He could be doing reserve runs up there. Who knows? Oh, I screwed that up. That was a huge mistake there, but certainly cost myself a bit of ground. Not as much as sliding through the damn gravel. I can't believe I did that. There's no reason for that. I was under no pressure. An unforced error, I believe they would call that in the sports world. 3.0, that's not enough. He definitely turned up the wick. He knows what he has to do. This isn't going to be the end of our championship run, but this is going to be a nasty mark against it. I'm going to spin this car around doing shit like that, too. Sorry, the filter's coming off. That was a heck of a lap right here. I don't like seeing that fuel do what it just did.
Okay, we're starting to see a bit of tyre wear. You shouldn't have too much trouble for the time being, but the grip is going to start falling away.
Can it, Jeff? .4, that's not enough. It's so close, but it's not enough. Well, now it's definitely not enough. When you pull the pin on the grenade, you only have so long before it explodes. That's how long we had. As soon as I spun, I pulled the pin. Ah, jeez. Bulldozer and curves. It's just no good. I won't get to make up for my mistake, and I feel terrible.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
I know, Jeff. What a hectic run it was to try and catch him. There just wasn't enough left in it, I don't think. There wasn't enough left in me, that's for damn sure. I would have needed absolutely perfect laps for every one of the remaining laps, and there's no way. There's just no way to do it. Not within me. Boy, to see him stretch the lead going into Singapore is absolutely gut-wrenching. At a race that I had in the bag, too. If I just played my cool, played my cards right, we were so much faster than him. So much faster. This track's really become one of my Achilles heels. So fast here, but unable to capitalize on it. I feel like I've given up quite a few wins at this track. Yeah, his tires we're done. Sad run to the line. Don't put your fists in the air.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
All but one lap of it was. All but one lap.
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari. It hardly looked in doubt. Here come our winners now. A thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Sebastian Vettel will be very happy with that result as he extends his championship
back up to
lead.
28.
After an incredible day of racing,
man.
who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Charles Leclerc showed exactly how to manage yourself out on the track today. He was almost flawless out there. Incredible stuff.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Ferrari continued to extend the gap at the top of the table. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Yeah, but I know where we're headed next, Jeff. Oh, I am so disappointed in myself. I can't believe I did that. I should have just tried everything I could to get in front of him. I was just so worried. I was so worried that he was just gonna sit there in my draft the whole race, save fuel, save energy, and then at the end just absolutely blow my halo bar off. Like that. I just saw that happening. So I wanted to stay behind him. I wanted to try and get fast lap, save fuel. But in the end, it was my undoing because it made me complacent. Like, it made me run a line that wasn't my normal line, and eventually it screwed me. I thought for a fleeting moment we would get back to him. There was a fleeting moment that it was like, no, this is going to happen. We are going to get back to him. I felt really frustrated because we were so much faster per lap than him, and he was so much faster on the straightaways than us. I think that difference in setup was pretty severe there. Pit strategy, I think, was perfect. I do think the hard tires might have been a wise choice now. I do think after that safety car, being an open track for that long, not going head-to-head with him, might have won us the race. So I do regret that. Even if the hard tire was slower, we would have been quicker just through not battling. And not much of nothing of the spin or anything. Ah, well. Another coulda, woulda, shoulda style weekend. Gonna have to try and do something magical in Singapore. Not exactly the best place to try and perform something magical, but we'll see what we can do. Not many races left to go in this season, and it's getting harder every week.